What's going on, nerds? It's COVID-19 quarantine, and I've been talking up this. I've been talking up this comic book for a while, so I figured I would do a quick flip through and read through for you guys. This is the title is it's under the title Thanos, but it's issues 13 through 19 of the title Thanos. It's called Thanos Wins, and it's sort of like it's almost like a one-off, but not really. And we'll see that at the end of it. And it's written by a guy called Donny Cates. Donny Cates did a lot of things with Venom, and he did a lot of things with Carnage. He worked on Thor for quite a while, but in my opinion, for my money, this is the best thing that he worked on, that I've read of his anyway. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this is actually the cover of the very first Thanos title. It was called Thanos Returns. This is issue 1. Thanos, a total obsession with power drives him to control the forces of the universe. He is the Mad Titan. He is Thanos. And he's holding Ghost Rider's head there. Okay, Thanos Wins, written by Donny Cates. The artist is Jeff Shaw. Jeff Shaw worked with Donny Cates on a lot of the Thor titles that he did, and they also worked together on Cosmic Ghost Rider, which we're about to meet here. This is a variant. Variant cover done by Jason Burrows and Marcio Menez. In case you didn't know, with comic books there's a standard cover and then there's a variant or two, and this is the variant, I guess the legacy variant. Okay, so again, this is issue 13 of the Thanos title. And don't know how familiar you guys are with the comic books, but if you're familiar with the comic books, what he's made his throne out of should look fairly familiar, and if you don't know, you're gonna find out. This is Spider-Man, and this is Captain America's shield, and the Hulk, and Miss Marvel's there. That's Iron Man's helmet. So fuck these guys up pretty good. In the known universe, with all of its endless wonder and power, there exists a select few who are widely agreed upon by those who calculate such things to be the mightiest beings in all of existence. I'm very sure you know who they are. However, there is something inside of these champions that you do not know. A secret truth that each of them carries in the darkest and most hidden parts of their soul. The fear, the certainty that they will lose. That someday, despite their strength and their courage, everyone and everything will die. And if you were to ask these gods, these avengers, these destroyers, how they believe this marvelous universe of ours will arrive at that bloody and inevitable end, with a trembling voice and a heavy, honest heart, they would all tell you the exact same thing. Thanos wins. Total obsession with power drives him to control the forces of the universe. He is the Mad Titan. He is Thanos. just going to go back very quickly and check this out. This is Odin and Thor. These are the Inhumans. Medusa, it's Lockjaw. This is Black Bolt's, Black Agar, Boltagon. This is the Hulk, Captain America, and Iron Man. Obviously, they're fighting Voltron. Silver Surfer. He's actually one of my favorite comic book characters. He's a really complex character. For now, however, we find ourselves on Chitauri Prime, the appropriately named homeworld of the despotic Chitarian people. Perhaps you have heard of them. They are terrifying. You would know them by their vast armada of stolen and repurposed warships, every one of them equipped with a full complement of their sentient, Devourer-class burrowing torpedoes. Or, if not that, surely you've heard tell of the Leviathans, the Chitauri signature brand of weaponized biochemical engineer Akanti Star Shark hybrids. You might know them from the Avengers and then Endgame too. Each of which houses hundreds of Chitarian soldiers piloting lightweight eclipse drive attack skiffs capable of outmaneuvering a Shi'ar corvette. Everyone knows these things, but the truest of their horrors lies below. Due to its unusual and erratic orbit, the surface of the Chitauri Prime is several hundred degrees below freezing for years at a time. The Chitauri don't seem to mind. In fact, during their infamous gladiatorial contests, the blood spray that erupts from the various enslaved combatants will often freeze in midair, creating small flurries of beautiful red snowflakes. The tiny bundles of war snow, as they call it, are collected and given to the Chitaran children to eat, a fitting first step on their path to joining the ancient line of warrior butchers that have carved the unconquerable name of Chitauri Prime across the stars for hundreds of thousands of years. Cute little Chitauri baby. Thanos had all but forgotten about the Chitauri until he happened upon their planet 5 hours ago. Who is your king? I am the king, Lord Thanos. Liar. No, I swear. Please, I can give you... Kings do not beg. Thus far, he's rather unimpressed. This is the stomped head of the former king. Danis had come to this planet in hopes of a fight, a challenge in light of recent events. He had found himself greatly in need of something beautiful to break. He will settle, he supposes, for a new throne and an army. Lord Thanos, I am no one. Yes, if it pleases you, my lord. No one would like Lord Thanos to know that the Leviathan frigates, the warships, and the soldiers you were merciful enough to let live are now under your full and uncontested command. At last, glory. You, of course, have our complete surrender. And yet I am still tortured by your clucking tongue. Well, my lord, I was curious if... What? What the hell do you want? No one wondered if perhaps you would tell your god to stop killing us? Thanos looks confused. My what? I do not understand. Do you not know? Lord Thanos, it appeared out of nowhere. It's been burning through our defenses faster than our systems can track. Faster than even you. It moves like the Phoenix. We assume that. My lord. My lord, are you smiling? He is. Because as cosmic fire burns and howls in the atmosphere above, the red snow turns to rain. And as it falls, it brings with it a familiar and beautiful scent. And so, yes, for the first time in a long time, Thanos smiles. For whatever this creature is that roars through the stars toward him, it reeks of death. This, in case you didn't know, for the glory of our Lord Thanos, you will not This is the Ghost Rider. Albeit one unlike any you have ever known. He is the spirit of vengeance, born of hellfire and brimstone. He is also a former herald of Galactus, imbued with staggering cosmic power. And perhaps most importantly, he is the black right hand of the final king. If that last title doesn't mean much to you, worry not. It will soon mean a great deal. In short, it means he is from the future. Hey! I should also mention he is quite insane. I'm gonna need you to come with me, okay, pal? He's trying to get Thanos to go with him. Thanos is amused. Ah, crap. You're gonna want to fight, huh? Alright. Now I admit I came in a little hot with the rain of blood thing, right? But look, I'm just following orders here, okay? I'm supposed to bring you in, not you tell Mephisto if he wishes an audience with Thanos of Titan. He should have sent Mephisto? You are a writer, a pawn of hell. Man, I ain't been to hell in forever. Now hey, come on. Just back it up a little, yeah? I know you kind of default to murdering people with your fist, but that ain't gonna work here, okay? And honestly, if I have to kill you, it's gonna fuck up the whole timeline, and I'll have to die. Tried to knock the block off an agent of death. Got wrapped up by Ghost Rider. Alright, this one is on me. I didn't do a good job explaining things. Now Thanos is wrapped up. Firstly, those chains were forged from the bones of Sidorak, so don't hurt yourself trying to wiggle about. Secondly, I have a piece of the Time Stone. No. Yeah, so you want to fuck around and start throwing laser eyes? I pause time and wrap you in change forged from the bones of Sidorak. Now, the time gem ain't all it used to be, so before I can open the gate to where we need to be, I gotta charge it up with the old power cosmic. I'd tell you to hang on, but, well... And they're off. And the Chitauri. Oh, thank God. The Ghost Rider is and has been many things. In fact, when he was still alive, you may have even known him by another name. But it is important to note that he is not, in fact, a liar. Because as his cosmic engines roar to life, the Infinity Stone in his skeletal fist begins to glow once more. And in but a blink of an eye, we were transported. To the inevitable Earth millions of years from now. Everything is fucked. Cruising through a long hallway. And comes to a screeching halt. And then Thanos gets slung forward. It rolls to a stop. You do not walk away from me. Do you hear me, Ryder? I do. Weird, right? No ears. You drag me across the stars to make jokes? Face me, you coward. I will kill any who oppose me. Here you go, boss. Look at him go. Such a temper. Yeah, I don't think he's wild about the chains. I am Thanos. Ha ha. Yes, you certainly are. But I am afraid there is no one here to oppose you, boy. Do you see now? Thanos is shocked. You've already won. So that's... get the glare out of there. So that's old Thanos. That's young Thanos from the past. And that's Cosmic Ghost Rider. You're gonna learn a lot about this dude. So that's the first issue. Second issue is 14. So yeah, if you guys liked it, let me know, and I'll keep doing them for quarantine. Later.